Hello. Today we're going to take a brief look at making statistics easier with Minitab. My name is Tom Williams, and I am a part of the solutions team here at Minitab. I will be leading today's session. In this role, I use my background in statistics and my industrial experience to demonstrate how Minitab can help apply statistical concepts in a straightforward way and make learning easier. I graduated with a statistics degree from Penn State University, so I can personally relate to the challenges students face learning statistics in an academic setting. I want to start just briefly with our history and who we are at Minitab. That starts in 1972 when 3 Penn State professors created Minitab Statistical Software to easily teach their students statistics. The software was rapidly adopted by other schools and revolutionized the way people teach and conduct data analysis. Fast forward to today, nearly 50 years later, and Minitab now has a global presence. Today, Minitab and our suite of products continue to help discovery, innovation, and transformation. Thousands of high schools, colleges, and businesses worldwide work with Minitab because of our ability to graph and analyze data that is easy to understand by all audiences. And today, we will explore Minitab Statistical Software in depth. More than 4,000 high schools, colleges, and universities choose Minitab because of affordable site licensing and home use options, multi-user licenses and special pricing options for instructors and students, and resources to make learning easier. So those are just, again, a few of the reasons why high school, colleges, and universities choose Minitab. Now I'm actually going to pop open Minitab and just run through a few examples of how Minitab can be used in your classroom. Just give me 1 second here, and there we go. We're into the Minitab Statistical Software application. So I have a data set here I'm just going to use to demonstrate a few examples. And this data set consists of some M&Ms data. So this is an experiment conducted. We have 30 bags of M&Ms. We have the weight of each bag. We have the count of the number of M&Ms in each. We have the number of misprints. And then we have the number of red, yellow, orange, blue, green, and brown M&Ms respectively. So this is just some data we're going to take a look at and analyze. And the first way I'm going to do that is by just a basic histogram, some basic graphical analysis. We're going to go to Graph and select Histogram. Just select a simple histogram, and that's how Minitab will work. It'll be point and click, navigate through the menus to the specific tool you want to use, select the proper options, fill out the dialog box, just select your column of interest. We'll see my weight column here. These are the columns of data we have in our worksheet. I'm going to select the weight column, select OK, and just going to leave the continue without autosave. But we'll then see I have a histogram, a nice way to visually assess, take a look at the distribution of the weights of our bags of M&Ms. So that's just, again, one example of a histogram. Plenty of other graphs we can utilize, box plots, individual value plots, interval plots, bar charts, scatter plots. So again, tons of different graphs available to help our students learn within the classroom. The next thing I'm going to take a look at is in the Stat menu. I'm just going to take a look at some basic statistics surrounding our data. I just want to display the descriptive statistics surrounding our weight. So I'm going to select the weight column, or I navigated through the menus, selected the Display Descriptive Statistics tool, and now I'm going to then select the weight variable. I'm going to select OK. And we'll then see we have some descriptive statistics surrounding our the weights of our M&Ms. We can take a look at the mean, the standard error of the mean, standard deviation, mins, maxes, Q1, median, Q3. So lots of information we can take a look at and assess from those descriptive statistics. And there are options to include other descriptive measures as well within the options of that descriptive statistics dialog. So the last example I want to demonstrate to utilize Minitab is a basic one sample t-test. And we're going to work with that column of the weights of our bags of M&Ms. And I'm going to go through the Stat menu, Basic Statistics, and I'm going to select the one sample t command. So we're going to use that one sample t-test to take a look at the mean and see how it compares to our hypothesized value. So I'm going to select that weight column. I'm going to perform a hypothesis test. And I'm going to say my hypothesized mean is 50. And I'm just going to then include one graph here. We'll say the individual value plot. Select OK. Select OK again. And then I have my one sample t-test here to compare that to the target value of 50. And we'll see based on the p-value here of 0.000, looks like we are significantly different than that hypothesized value of 50 grams for our weight. And that's, again, the mean weight being different than that. We'll see, again, some of those descriptive statistics at the top, the mean, the standard deviation, standard error, and that confidence interval being utilized for the hypothesis test. And lastly, I'll just take a quick zoom out, and we'll see I've included this individual value plot as well, which I believe is a great visual to help learn t-tests, because we'll see we have our hypothesized value of 50 here. We have our mean and confidence interval surrounding our mean for our average weight of M&Ms. And we can see that the hypothesized value does not fall within the confidence interval. So we're visualizing that significant difference that the p-value and the t-test displayed based on the statistical results. So these are all examples of Minitab as a resource to make learning statistics easier, and also how Minitab can easily be incorporated into your learning routine. So it's really all I wanted to cover, just briefly run through a few short examples today. And I thank you very much for sticking with me.